united, faithfully, united together we always stand.
Not by might nor by power, but it is by the Spirit of the living God. Even now, O King of Glory, we want to thank you for the dinner that we had. We want to thank you for the people who stood with.
Allow me to make a few recognitions. For the big table and my members on the organizing committee, let us recognize the presence of our local media. These are our own boys. We can give them a big hand clap. So we are with them here. Also allow me to recognize the presence of our district officials. They are also our own sisters.
I will first of all say Happy New Year to everyone. We may have met, we may have not met, but it's important that we share that message. We last met in 2024, and today we are meeting in 2025. As I have been partly introduced, my name is Agule Hadari, who by the end of this meeting I will be the chairperson emeritus of the organizing committee of the dinner. I take the honor to appreciate you all who are here and those who are following whatever is happening here. And first of all, the chief guest who turned up for the fundraising dinner, who was none other than the Vice Chancellor of Mbarara University, Professor Colin Yachika. During that day, not only do we have the chief guest, but we have so many dignitaries, among which included our keynote speaker, who was judge of the Supreme Court, Justice Chibita. We also had other professors and doctors, like you will hear maybe in the comprehensive report, who embraced the function. And I thank God that the function received and recognized people of that caliber. We also had both the political and technical leaders, where we had all our MPs present. We had the district governor present, and many technical staff present. So we organized the function, which took some good time organizing, and if it had not attracted all these highly responsible personalities, would have not been a success. In addition to the list I have so far given, I also appreciate the NDA leadership through you, Mr. President, and your executive. Thank you for making the fundraising a success. Also the NDA members and well-wishers, like you will hear, certainly it has some biasness here and there. The fundraising attracted the people of different political divide, and it was embraced by different candidates, sitting leaders and even aspiring candidates, which was a good thing. I think as Bataleja, we may have differences in the political ideology, religious ideology, but development cuts across. I don't think there is any Mutaleja who goes to buy a shop from a shop simply because somebody is a claniment or a tribement or is a religionment. We just buy from where we can access what we want. And that's the idea behind Nanghirisa, is that we should have a spirit of giving irrespective of other factors. Also, the commitments made was one of the big achievements. As we were expecting just people to contribute through buying tickets and buying tables, that they also registered a big achievement, whereby Justice Chibita, a judge of the High Court or Supreme Court, pledged that we, as Nanghirisa, will identify a child for A level, whom they will support without, which was a very big achievement. Which means
in any school in Uganda.
Actually in any school in Uganda, which means our role is to identify which child qualifies to go to A level to be catered for by the Chibita family. He was the CA delegate for Bunyore County by then. And that family has much as they are more established in Kawangasi, but their origin is Hahola in Mulaji there. So that family, from which we had the chief guest, Professor Pauline Vyachika, he also, besides making a cash contribution of 2 million, she also pledged to take on 1 student for university. So we only need to identify another student to be catered for.
We really recognize the presence, your presence, and you just got me when I was telling.
You allow me first of all to sit. I not stand like my colleagues because my data is here. So mbasangaliye mwesi mwebale hujja mwebale otujoininga Nanghirisa huli basangafu nnyo okuba nti ndi mutwegattire omulundi gwokudatu mu mwaha guno ne kubahumbania naddala bannamawulire Masina Ndise Maseba Abdu Nasa omusere banamunyekero humwe Biganda omujogo mulode mulyambwa kasoko habalanga hulonji ihwali nayo ne hutege hadina ino era mafugirira mwaja matujoininga nindi habalanga nti ale moja nindi husoke uhola activity ero nindi mwajire wiki ngoye ndira kubata wanye senti moja Emi dato Josi enda hoyasa chairman owa district of Banti abayengeni nefe natulondelesa kunyanga ino nasunge mbenti mbangaho results ejingoyemo wana chairman ohumwa oluhalo chinga program ino ani obaye kusonga huyigale ngo mukola yino hiti sihirange hulo chinga program ndi mwahena mwangolera hongolera aba besa jo solo hesa jino CJF. This is a public money and we have to account to the public. They have to know how much they contributed in total. One may be knowing how much they contributed themselves naye in total bose bafuna besa jinga. So yegire abantu obalanga ninduna olunakulwale ngahani ubenti hubalomeraho bine bingoyemo mu mukolo guhatigeha. Kwali ni projected budget eyo haine husobe anti osolo spending hupi milioni nga 7 ni organizinga omukolo guno ni hwani hutina waja uhenesa ni ukoze hisebe sato no nyene nuruhu joho wati hujibona. So nasoke ni launch program ihwali nayo utaleja district headquarter hafuna haba volunteers era munanjihirise bano nabaloma hamasina gawe kubanga nje batusobozesa kutuke starting abantu hutandiha omukolo guno. Omushara kadoni babula gatunge mitwala 512 natabo Olive gatunge mitwala 214 Justin malinga gatunge mitwalo 210 nego heted gatunge mitwala 510 Catherine wa mulongo gatunge mitwala 4 Betty Nesihwe gatunge mitwala 2 Adali Agule gatunge mitwala 5 Samuel Mugoya gatunge mitwala 4 ni Rachel Martha gatunga emitwala 3 amalambula ogose go hasolo sago wakubira homongalo kubanga ni hutali na batu bano singa hupihwati ano hulomati hutine mumo ni event ino singa hoi cancel ingamo ne olo hubati ni walo mati be event ino hubangwe fa husoke hubange ate besa jibatu gajino sebatu lo matu ba hujja wasala ku ticket hujja kugula ajibatu nga hotunganga donation hutandi hireho omukolo gwefe amalambula ogangere mitwalo 95 enusu kanana ngosi neni hwaje utalejo spendinga ha mitwalo 4 nenusu 10 kosegala ha mitwalo 5 enusu kasavu era emitwalo 5 gino nusu kasaba niho atandiheho nindi okukhola program gino gyalondaho mumoni yangu. So ehinagoboleho ddala abantu 78 nemuwawo 78 nga nenga bani basubisa okugula tiketi ebiri, basubisa okugula edatu, basubisa okugula ene, nabasubisa okugula ehitundu he tiketi. So ngosi khwalihungesa tiketi 92 ewulira ndi tiketi gino khwagitaho mitwalo 10 eja VIP ogihulanga gold, then haba ni silver tickets egikwataho mitwalo 5. So khwangesa tiketi 92 egihwaya ni husubira ohuba inajo ngano, then haba ni family tables egihwaya ni husubira 15 family tables. Ne oluvanyuma luholaho mukolo abantu baba ni challenges ej'enjawulo ate shitegereha eri afiriye bali bangi, eri abafuna engendo, eri abaye ni balwaye, so eri abandi abafuna obuzibu bw'enjawulo hibasoboyeho bantu bakiriyalinga tiketi gino gyosi egyo baye ni basuubiza okusasula. So hu tiketi hu bantu 78 abantu 27 nga basoboyeho okusasula tiketi. Nakubiraho mungalo. Then hu tables, hu table 15 basoboyeho ofuna table 10 abasasuyeho hu table ejo hu 15 etable 10 nijo ja confirminga jaja jasasula. Table hwali ni table jemitwalo ejemiliyoni ndala hwaba ni table emitwalo 5. Mutoto mosi hwali husubira ofuna ebesa eje tiketi bangire mitwalo 3. Then local media abanamangulire byefe abemunyole bangire mitwalo 6 bosi. Director of ceremonies bangire mitwalo 12. Hwagulaho auction items ejagena mitwalo 6 na 10. Then clear shot abangamba video bangire mitwalo 35. Hwapulintinga ho utundu walinganisha program ne guni yosi yangire mitwalo 3. Expenditure yosi hulina kwolwa hozese miliyoni 3 ne mitwalo 5 nene ne nusu 6. So musamale launching program hwafuna mitwalo 9 ne 5 ne nusu 8. Eliye bese jibasindihanga hu namba aga Airtel aga Nanghirisa huliyo namba ya Airtel ne MTN. Ebese ejaja hwe MTN namba ya MTN jange yadala miliyoni 4 emitwalo 58. Ebese jaja hwe Airtel jange yadala miliyoni ndala emitwalo 25 ne 15. Toto ebese jaja ojo wanga johanirangire online money jange yadala emitwalo miliyoni 5 emitwalo 83 enusu 9 ebese jo hosolosa ebese ejo engeri hwaji receivingamo ejo jali hwaji receivingira huhina hu masimu eli ebesa abantu jibatunganga shamala ngalinga ebesa governor oba chairman osifa vijigatunga jali receiving wo mushara Justin Malinga yaba ebesa jo hwafunira hu mulyango ngano abantu nibenge jofunira ngo humulyango nakulwe no jange yadala miliyoni 4 miliyoni 5 ne mitwalo 10 jali receiving wo mushara na tabo Olive ngaba ngebesa jali receiving wani nasa ali huloma mitwalo 4 jali receiving wani nasa. Then nebesa ejali ja donations ni auctions miliyoni ndali mitwalo 2 ne 5 ne nusu 10. Ngosi hwaba niho ngahise miliyoni 9 enusu ne mitwalo 95 na 7. So ebese jengira mu event ino jihwengisa jengere yadala miliyoni 15 emitwalo 68 enusu kakaaga na 8. Ebese gihwatusa ngosi hwatusa emilioni 6 n'emitwalo 58 na 10 enusu 6 expenditure yose n'eng'oye. So kitegeeza hii nti hwahenere hise ni husevingire emilioni 9 n'emitwalo 15 na 2. Hwese bushimanyire omwese gwaguhwaho ninde tamungene tandiha ngandi husunga ninde tamugiro husunga paka bunaku lusembayo. Omwana gahene university hasunganga no wire nali hujja hole exam lwejo mugamba. So pledges hije gino giti gisolo tuyeda okuba nti planninga n'abaana bakusobola recruitinga mwahogo n'abaana bakujja kusomesa mwahogo ne bese jujja spending hamanya somero liho bangiraho oba kunasobola base kunasobole pledges gino gina bango giti ndishandi bahi tusobozesa okuba nti ndi huhumirira mu mwaha hola event ndala ngani muja mutuwagira ngani kusobose bese je mundi mulala ngani hola program yo mwaho gose shiba hisingaho hujanga ulusani ho basungeresa mwato esinya si mutwe esinya ho esinya nayo kwese kwesinya pa bene hujani ho basungeresa. So hubasonga mwesi muliyo mutuyede besa gino ejali mu pledges jigole mu pledges gino jivatu bandi bali basubi hise ejali mu tickets no mu tables jigole mu pledges kunabe yasenyo era ninawe abayigula ticket era si shibi hutongera kubanga agamuhome hutonge mabesa ako wese nyanga huhome hongera pro ona no mayo no qualifying uhola medicine oba surgery surgery funa admission iyo woje oyitegehe anga hutuhisa halango huti ewa applying kuje uhasessing ona funa scholarship ino ojo some nomwana yesa aliyo kuba nahali gino kuli assured anamati wabitide bulangi senior 4 oloja mu senior 5 ewa tubiteho ojo tulomere nti wetegehe pabula yoji bango niho advertising hoti oje wa applying ngali ngono wundi agando me yes na ivet nengoye ngali gendiro musene na hola BCM senior 5 ni senior 6 esa anali yo getegehe okwa applying ha ni advertising ile ngana Nanghirisa kuli hujjo kwihala era mwese mwene guno uhole huone hwasesinge bana banga bakujja kwenda na bana bahuli nabo betaga besa jinga ninga na hadinga hiringwa allowance ya besa kuji unoji huli najo ninga hiri unga besa hujja kugolamo bosa bana ho advertising ose ne besa jona habeni huli najo janje so saba na babiri huna advertising la bana babiri hwabongera ho bana bahuli nabo already.
A report ino to the Nanghirisa Development Association President and singanga bayihuwa music. I want you to hand over that report, that presentation to the chairman organizing committee. Who will after hand over the same report or the same presentation the Nanghirisa Development Association President.
Also have copies.
And we also have copies. You will hand them over to the President, and then the President will hand them over to responsible but maybe if I don't forget, Chairman and the other members, it is a presentation or it is a report, but a comprehensive one. In the way we want it to be, it will come, but today we are releasing the provisional one. Thank you so much.
So, Chairman for district, but members of executive, education, district technical team, chairperson organizing committee, members of the media. Hako somu saguno, okwebasa Secretary General for a detailed report eyangambise NDA President era kosa omukusango mwene to officially hand a copy to this governor Omami Bore. Rehimanyire, from what you have said, we are homegrown CBO Nanghirisa Development Association. Era ugehisieho ohireta ngango era ohogesiaho nti programs jefe jiba integrated in the district planning program. Era before you copy your report, provisional one or preliminary one, a more detailed one. Nangawihaingan we are spending, so it's not a final. So finally, we shall share a final copy. Nanghirisa, so chairman, to have a copy of the report.
Thank you. Nangawe nangu, Mr. President, ndisani ana hwenyose. Nanghirisa era kwenyose. You give your few remarks, and then we shall close with our guest of honor, and we adjourn this release. So, Mr. President, kindly come and you give us your remarks. Thank you.
Hubanis officially, umukoro guno ogo takolinga report accountability report ihwa nayo omukoro gwa nago ngabe na musanvu omwezi gwa December oluhutanula, which is a week from today backwards. Era hako somukisa guno okwebasa all categories of people, leadership and everybody abaja okuwagira in that function. It wasn't a one-day function, but a process. Process always has a journey. You start off with one step and move. Shiringa ndo haba nomukolo ngango wane bitu byene bingi, but if you had no guess raba na appointment in negativity. But this time around, I must say, wasanyu hanyo ngana Nanghirisa fraternity ntolo nakulo omukolo the first of its kind ogwaleta mu district yefe ebutaleja ngano mu state resort wafuna owagizo wena wamani, which was witnessed by all walks of life. Abantu bamwe ngena era mushihirise nti Nanghirisa Development Association is a homegrown association, bringo bataleja and beyond ngalala ongamira ngalala in terms of development, in terms of unity, but above all working as a team to see that the development in Utaleja. At the initiation of NDA, while Navigendura Vingi, part of which was education, 2 ohuleta development mu Utaleja, 3 ohuleta unity, neshitu sha greening, that's the environment. Nenga development mungimbe abiri shirali shireuha wasalango hola hina or starting with one which we could concentrate on and coordinate and consolidate rather. Then beyond that, we could do it in piecemeal, paka or cutting across all the sectors of our community beyond education. And under education, there's always a theme. The theme was to do with the girl child education. And against that, we are establishing a Dr. Mungerera Education Fund, which has been on now, I should say, 6 years. Era institution was not decided upon by anybody else, but the fraternity and Nanghirisa Development Association.
Putting that aside, Nanghirisa in a special way, as executive ya Nanghirisa organizing committee all that transparency he really mu exhibitingire okutandikira ddala ku dina ndina esho hwegeshimbwene abana Uganda esemba yemba manyire nti baatu abafuna omukisa ntunolofiirwa niyafunamo era nti asobola okusolosa mawugo gatemaho ngoza hituluniye yabane bayihina opportunity naye nimbwene ngano accountability ohungwa ku launch nimwali musango ne mitwalo 98 and you spent around 400 ngaba ningasigaye ebese jindi shonge yo hundaga nti really you're the right people to steer this ate sinje shonyene shindagire nti mulino moyo gwa butaleja so si oholomanti it is an opportunity ngahani nengero mutu hanasa na halimbo na mukoleye hina Uganda nti this could have been a great opportunity eyali ohuwona nti azimbe enju naye engeri eyiba tulagire ngano expenses jawe mu process shiragiye lala nti balini butaleja at heart sibafuna mulimo wawula baja hostiyaringa shitu ehinakyuse narrative ya butaleja so mwebale nnyo mwebale eddala hulwa shino eshimolehire era esho nikiwene nimbaye nimbita mu report